Within the fantasy city of Golden Lake, the spells are expensive, life is cheap, and murders are everywhere. These are the cases of the Fritz's Soup and Salad Detective Agency. This is Gumshoes and Dragons, starring Al Rafai as Brass Kemp, John Patrick Cohen as Spoov McNivens, and Aaron Keefe as Moose. This week's guests are the dads from Dungeons and Daddies.
Well, in a pretty little city called Golden Lake, there's no policy of punishing the reprobates, so criminals solve crimes to rehabilitate, and that's what our heroes will do. You got Brass Kemp, a Minotaur orphan. Moose is a gnome who is covered in leaves. Spoov McNivens, smooth a given. There ain't no case can't be solved by these three. The premise is established, the stage has been lit. I crammed in all the exposition that these measures can fit. It's time to roll some dice and get this mystery fixed. Gumshoes and Dragons.
Once upon a time, 4 dads from a distant land were flung, along with their minivan, into a fantasy world. Upon arrival, their children went missing, and the 4 fathers set out on a quest to rescue them and return home. This is not their story.
What?
This is
Hold on. What? What am I doing here?
This is the story of a murder they came across while at a chronologically indeterminate point on their adventures.
Love it.
Sometime after they met Payton, but before they found their kids.
Oh, I wish we had our kids.
Hey, but at least I'm here.
Mr. Baby.
That's true. That's true, Payton. I still wish my sons were here.
The night is hot and sticky.
Sorry.
The Honda Odyssey, Jesus Christ, why did I think this was going to go smooth? The Honda Odyssey minivan grinds to a halt just outside the City University of Golden Lake.
Hold on, coast to a halt. We got Honda money now, so it's coasts to a halt, not grinds.
Fine, sure. The otherworldly vehicle is out of gas and seems to be in a mood. Compliments aren't recharging its gas tank like normal. One of the fathers, a rock and roll cover band dad named Glenn Close, has an idea. What if we siphon some gas from the cars in this nearby parking lot?
There's a parking lot in here, guys. If you take this tube, Payton, you can suck on the tube and fill up the car with the other cars.
That's cool. I drink gasoline for recreation.
You know, I love that because it's kind of like you're recycling the gas. You know what I mean? It's like very eco-friendly, and I think the kids call it based when you steal gasoline from another car because it's like it's just already out of the. It's already out in the open.
It'd be recycling if I peed the gas into your mouth.
Well, I don't want you to do that.
I heard that leaded gasoline is why we are the way we are.
Ron, well, we're not using leaded gas.
Suit
that's
yourself.
Not an excuse.
But...
That's not an excuse for your actions, Ron.
Okay.
I would love if that was the retroactive justification for everything Beth did. The parking lot in question is half full. Every other space occupied by some manner of conveyance, be it a horse-drawn carriage, a giant bird, a tunneling mole, or other fantasy stuff. Big dog, shit like that.
You know, they say that this parking lot is half full, but I like, as an optimist, to think of it as half full.
I just want to clarify, Daryl did pull in the middle of 2 spots to make sure that nobody was close enough to scratch his van.
Oh, he's that asshole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. It's a nice minivan.
Will, I thought Henry was an environmentalist. Wouldn't it be half empty would make him happier?
Oh, you know what? That's true. It is half empty, which makes it half full because that's less people driving cars around here.
As the dads explore the parking lot looking for something that runs on flammable liquid, that's when they see it. The murder. But all of this happened in the past, years ago from our perspective.
This murder happened in the past.
No, not you were currently in the past. I'm transitioning fourth wall breakingly to the current
dude,
timeline.
It's just like Minority Report. This murder happened in the past.
Don't cut any of this.
Anthony, I'm sending you an edible arrangement. I had no idea that this is what you're recording.
Just send me an edible.
Yeah, just edible.
That said,
Aaron, what does that mean? When you said what you just said,
not
what
you. Beth,
does that
I'm never
mean?
talking about you. Beth, I love you. You and me, we're locked in.
You think what?
No, it's you and me.
Okay.
But all this happened in the past, years ago from our perspective. That said, it feels an awful lot like the present for the 2 community detectives who just quantum leapt back in time into the bodies of the murderer's accomplices. The dads see 3 people standing over the body of a 4th.
Oh, my God. Hello, you 3 people? You okay? The 4th one's not okay, but are you... Do you need help? Or should we just... We could go.
Daryl, I think they murked that guy.
It seems like they've got it under control. I think it seems like they're investigating. I mean, we're not. I mean, we're here to recycle gas. We're not here to solve a murder.
Well, either they're the murderers, in which case, let's go, or they're investigating, in which case, what are we gonna do?
Let's go.
Let's go. In which case, let's go.
Hey guys, is it hot in Florida? 'Cause I'd like to see SI Miami. Wow! and then the
Ron,
music
what the
plays,
fuck?
guys, and then you see all these fast edits,
No,
and
Ron,
you
I'm
realize
with you.
that
I'm with you. I love
that
it.
I'm a detective.
Yeah, you're David Caruso.
Okay, well, now it's awkward because we're talking and they see us. Let's just go say hi.
The person on the left shudders as the soul of Spoof McNivens enters their body. The person on the right jolts as Moose leaps into them. The person in the middle is Brass Kemp, though much younger than when Spoof and Moose last saw him. Murder! A dweeby voice shouts. Murder! A young constable in an outfit 2 sizes too big runs up to the gathering of people. Constable Ulysses, first-year crime reporter and security guard. I report that a crime has been committed. This man was alive when I spoke to him mere minutes ago, and now he is dead.
So you-
This murder must be explained. He points at you.
You must have killed him.
He points at you. It says, you, pointing at the 4 dads and their boy ward, Peyton, who will be of
Hi.
no material help in this mystery. You must solve this murder. I hereby deputize you.
Oh,
I'm
How
all
do
but
we-
certain
wait.
that this guy did it, he says, pointing at the middle guy who is a Minotaur.
How do we know you didn't do it? You have the motive, the opportunity, and the cover of your public office. You're suspect number 1 as far as I'm concerned.
I would love to hear what you think my motive and opportunity are.
Your motive, you talked to him. Your opportunity, after you talked to him. Empty your pockets, kid. Pay, frisk this guy.
Oh, no problem. Peyton runs over and pulls the guy's
Pants down.
pockets out, and there's just a picture of what looks to be a very tall woman kissing him. She's in a wedding dress, he's in a tuxedo, and then the other pocket just has like the keys to his horse.
Holy shit.
Run that by me one more time.
Yeah, wait.
One of the pictures is his wedding picture.
Okay.
The other one is the keys to
Yeah,
his
that wasn't
horse.
the part that seemed weird to me. What is it? What
Yeah,
is-
how do
where-
we know she's tall if she's wearing a dress? Can we see her feet?
You can see him size compared to hers, and he's small and she's big.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but she could be standing on a
We
bucket.
can see her feet. Enhance.
What was this kid's name? Is a kid?
Yes, Ulysses. It's my name.
And you're married?
I mean, we get married a little bit younger here. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, Ulysses.
I'm 18.
Daryl, I'm Daryl Wilson, and I gotta say, I agree with my friend. What's your name again?
Daryl.
No,
My
you're-
name is Glenn.
I agree. I gotta agree with my
Wow,
friend
been a
Glenn.
while.
You've asked us to solve this murder. I have a request on our end. If we could get some gasoline for it, that'd be great. Then maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. I can give you all the gasoline you want.
We just see 3 random people plus you, so it just feels like we should kind of investigate all 4 of you. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're all equally likely, right?
That's fine. You can treat me as a suspect. I don't have a problem with that. But
Great.
I'm almost certain this guy, the Minotaur, did it. All you need to do in order to get all the gasoline that you want, so much that it'll never come back up in the entire season,
Love it.
is to find the means, motive, and opportunity. And these, he says, presenting a pair of sentient handcuffs with 2 eyeballs affixed to them, these will walk him straight to the Tower of Rehabilitation. The handcuffs open up and say, that's right. Ulysses says, I can't do it myself because I'm dumb as a brick. I'm not a very good detective because somebody hit me in the back of the head. He shows you a
Oh,
fresh
God.
wound on the back of his skull, still bleeding.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, we'll do it. You, sir, the one that's laughing, the one in the red sweater that has JPC on it. You look. What's so funny?
Anthony, do I know that I've been quantum leaped at this point? Do I have control of this body?
Yeah, so I was thinking at this moment we would have you and Aaron react to the fact that you just got quantum leaped into the past and you're looking at a younger Brass.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm a little nauseous. Whoa, Brass, you've got to tell me your skincare routine. You look amazing. Moose is reaching up to his face and like trying to pet it.
Roll in mud in the morning, drink water at
whoa.
night.
What happened? You look fantastic.
Oh, I mean, I just saw you yesterday. I don't know what's changed. Anthony, I'm
You're
past
young you,
me,
yes.
right?
You don't know
Yes, yes.
that they have done this.
Wait a second, Moose. You don't look like you.
Huh?
You're like in like a. God.
Yeah, could the 2 of you describe each other's bodies? We do that
Well.
once a day.
The word that's coming to mind is taut, but I don't really feel like saying taut, you know?
Spoov, you sound like you, but you look, what do I want to say? I don't want to say taut.
Why do I sound like me?
Spoof.
I guess I could have done a voice.
Taut?
Voice?
Oh my God, yeah, look at us. We're like completely different. I keep it. God, I keep it. Dibs.
Dibs?
Call dibs. Can you call dibs?
You look sort of like an orphan, if I'm being honest. I don't know what an orphan
Fuck
looks
you.
like. Sorry. I don't know what an orphan looks like, but I feel like you look a little bit like an orphan.
Wait, looking down at my clothes, it's covered in rags.
Yeah, you were all wearing the same uniform rags of the Golden Lake Orphanage. JPC, you have a name tag on your thing that says Brazzy, and Aaron, you have a name tag on yours that says Bang Bus.
Great, good work.
Oh, yeah, really great stuff, Anthony. How'd you do your research for this episode?
It's all from the dome.
Bang Bus. Wait, we must be in other bodies.
Whoa.
And speaking of other bodies, yikes bikes, it's a body. What does the corpse look like?
So the corpse looks like an older man, a human man. It is asphyxiated. You can tell because it has a blue face. If you examine it closer, you will find that it does not have a crushed windpipe, and its skin looks a little dry. It's a little bit bloated, and there's gray dust on his shoes.
Is it a person that we know?
No, you've never seen the guy before in your life.
Ulysses, okay, so you said you were talking to this gentleman? And then who is he? Why were you talking to him?
This is Dean Howard, head of the City University of Golden Lake's Alchemy Department. I was just checking in with him before I went on my rounds.
Okay.
Interesting.
And Constable, I can't help but notice, can you come over here with us real quick? Can we just chat?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay. You three
Hey, man,
people...
what's up? Not much.
Oh, hey. Yeah. The three people that you think were the murderer, did you hear them talking right now?
I thought that was very confusing. I don't understand why they didn't seem to recognize each other.
It seemed like they just, they feel like they think they're in different bodies.
That's an astute observation.
Maybe that's a motive, like they're crazy and they're trying to get their bodies back.
Okay.
Spoov and Moose are smelling each other like dogs. They're trying to recognize each other's scent.
Okay. I mean, you guys want to split? I mean, should we split these folks up, interrogate them one at a time?
We gotta make sure their story is straight.
Or you could just sort of interrogate them all at the same time so we don't have to switch between scenes.
That's
okay.
fair.
Hey,
true.
don't tell us how to do our fucking job.
Just saying everybody gets a chance to respond to everything if we're all in the same place. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room. Are we sure this guy didn't scream himself to death?
Guess not. He could have.
True.
I mean, there's no dumb
Probably
ideas. We could
ruin
put
all
that.
of his political ambitions too.
Okay, well, you've decided that we're gonna solve this. So why don't the four of you, all four suspects, come into the minivan, our interrogation room, sit in the back seat. This baby's got plenty of leg room for everybody. You can all sit in the back, and let's get into this.
And look, when you open the door, this light comes on.
Oh yeah.
Witchcraft.
Yep.
I just also want to say, I want to check in real quick, is as someone who's against the police system in our world, but who is also against academic voices being silenced, I feel conflicted, but I think I'm going to go along with it. But perhaps we can look for a way to reform this system from the inside now that we're sort of behind the thin blue line, as it were.
Well, we don't have prisons.
You don't have prisons? Oh, wow. I have so many questions about that. You don't have prisons? So, we've been trying to get that kind of like carceral justice thing going on Earth, back where we're from. So it's like, how does that system work?
Oh,
I think what he's talking about is reforming murder, which is the thing he has the problem with, which I think we're all on board for, right? I mean,
yeah,
there's got to be a way to stop that from happening.
That's not murder.
Moose brings Spoov over to the side and pulls him down and goes, okay, it appears we've gone to Brass's Pass, and these gentlemen seem to be luring these orphans into that vehicle over there.
That white
I had a
van.
completely different
Oh, no.
read on it. I thought,
wow, I didn't really think about the optics of this at all. Shit.
based purely on our names, I thought this has to be some sort of sex thing. So wait, I guess maybe we're kind of lined up with how we're thinking this is playing out.
Oh, no.
Hey, I'll ask the questions here. What's that gray dust made out of on his feet?
I mean, you're the detective. So you're going to have to investigate and stuff.
Nobody knows. How convenient that nobody knows.
You can roll
Nobody
nature.
can conjure an answer.
Or Arcana.
Henry.
Yes.
Henry.
All we are is dust at the end of all things. Dust is to which nature emerges
so you're saying
and returns.
that's a cremated body on his shoes there. The gray
It could be,
dust.
Ron.
All right.
We're all stardust when you think about it. That's what my favorite scientist, Neil deGrasse Tyson, thinks. And so that's what I'm going to choose to see right now.
You also said that was your favorite book, right? By that fantasy author?
Stardust?
It's your favorite book by your favorite author. Didn't you say that to me earlier?
I got
I never said that, Peyton. I never said that to anybody. You're crazy. I got a 17 on my nature roll, plus, 10, I think, is Henry's nature skill.
Okay.
This is all taking place in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, right? That's what
Correct.
we're all. That's what. Okay, great. And that, assuming that the challenge rating is all balanced for that, then I've got a. I think I've got a 25 for my nature roll.
Okay, well, you know how well I balance challenge ratings. Yeah, it turns out that you can tell just by grinding it between your fingertips and tasting it and sniffing a little bit of it.
Cocaine.
It's just straight up A1 cocaine. It is not from any. It is not any kind of rock you have ever encountered in your entire life. Not here, and not back on Earth.
It's some new type of rock. It's some sort of new rock on the street. We got to investigate it.
So, Constable, you said you were talking to this man moments ago.
A couple, 30 minutes, maybe an hour.
Okay. Oh, well, that's changing a lot. That's big. That's a pretty.
I've been
timeline.
knocked
This is
out.
like-
I don't know how long it's been.
Oh, okay, fair enough. What can you tell us more about him? Why were you talking to him? Who is this person? What, you seem to have the most information here, so I you gotta give up some stuff.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So
Who is
again,
this guy?
He's Dean Howard. He heads the university. You're currently in the City University of Golden Lakes parking lot. You can see over there that there's the teleportation circle, and he points over to a circle inscribed with runes. You've seen a couple of these in larger cities. You know that these are teleportation circles that people can use to, if they have the teleport spell, they can go here without worrying about rolling poorly and going off into hell dimension or whatever the fuck.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Ron, I heard last month they had to shut down this portal because some lady flashed it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's
That pretty common?
I wish I could go back in the past, like these guys have. Is that what you're saying is happening to you, orphans? Huh? Tell the truth now.
Can we while they're talking and as before Beth asks that question, can we pull Brass aside for a second to try to get his opinion on what's happening?
Yes, please
here?
do.
Yeah.
Brass, what the hell is going on? Why are you and we're two porn orphans?
I don't know if I've agreed to that term. I love it.
You're right.
Love it.
I
love it. Though.
I think porn fins is probably
Orphans?
This is why I waited. This is why I waited.
Only mermaids have porn fins.
Anthony, how forthcoming should I be in this moment?
So as far as you know, you completely planned everything with these two, and they know everything that's going on and why, and it doesn't make sense that they're now behaving like they don't.
Great.
Brass, what the hell is going on? Why are we in these two porn orphan bodies?
Oh, wink, wink, good thinking. Yes, why are we in these porn orphan bodies? Great thinking, Brazzy. Brass, Brazzy, Bang Bus, the three best orphans.
Nope. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what's going on.
He started singing that as if we were all going to join in, and it had sort of hand motion choreography that we'd know too. Okay.
Weird they didn't join in or do the hand choreography.
Okay, so we're clearly dropping into something Brass was doing in the past, but he's being real dodgy about it.
Man,
Brass is... He didn't kill this guy, right?
wait a second. Oh my God. Maybe Brass did kill this guy.
So did you guys kill this guy?
Did you guys? Oh, why? Because we're orphans?
Oh, guys, I got this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
No.
Ron throws up his hands. I got nothing.
Hold on, Ron. I have a line of questioning that I think will stump him.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Where were you 30 minutes ago?
Yeah.
All of you answer at the same time. Ready, go.
Somewhere
We
else.
were in the line for soup at the orphanage.
Yes, in line for soup.
Do you have any other soup? Do you have any other soup drinkers that can corroborate this statement?
What kind of soup?
whoa,
What kind of soup? 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 This is good, Glenn. What kind of soup were you drinking?
Well,
All right, easy. 3, 2, 1. Potato.
Orphan.
Soup.
Potato orphan soup.
Potato orphan soup.
It's a classic down at the orphanage.
POS.
I want to go check at the orphanage to see if they indeed were serving potato orphan soup today.
It takes you a half hour while everybody just stands there silently.
No, I turn into a bird and I fly off to the orphanage.
You fly over to the orphanage, and you see on the outside, like in a restaurant, so before you come in, you can see what the menu is. It says, serving tonight, orphan fish.
I fly back.
Henry, what did you discover at the orphanage?
Guys, can we huddle up over here?
Yeah, for sure.
Just detective huddle over here, detective dad huddle. I think these three.
Orphans not incled?
No, well,
Yeah.
sort of by
No.
definition, orphans aren't included in a dad huddle.
Yeah, story of our lives.
Yeah.
That's the most brutal thing you've ever said.
Guys, there's no
What's up, Henry?
there's no orphan soup at the orphanage today. It's just orphan fish. So but here's what I think. I just think, based on, despite having my complicated feelings about the police, I do occasionally enjoy the occasional violent police thriller with my wife.
Okay.
And in those movies, they always
Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, what's your favorite one?
Hey, what's your favorite one, Henry? Like Training Day?
Stardust?
What'd you think about Training Day?
Training Day was good. We were really into that. Did you see Dragged Across Concrete? We really liked that one.
What?
I think it's
No.
Mel Gibson.
7 people Googling right now. 7 people.
It is a Mel Gibson, Vince Vaughn cop movie
We love that Vince Vaughn. He's
from
just so
2018 when he was still
fine.
canceled.
He's so tough and mean. This takes place in before. Well, I guess it can't take place that much before. Regardless, we need to focus. But I just think we should keep one thing back. We should let them think. This is, this. Do you ever see the old guy in the trench coat, the smelly old man who they think he's dumb and then he's not dumb, but the murderer thought he was dumb because he played along? We should be like that and not say that the soup was that we should let
That's
them
fair.
continue with this
But
soup line.
Do you think that
Okay.
all three? Because like the constable asked which one of these did the murder, but like
How does the constable know it was only one?
I know the three of them seem pretty much
racist.
together. Constable, are you a dad?
Wait, I'm sorry, constable,
yeah,
but that doesn't follow as a kid. If you were a racist,
I'm in
why
here,
would that
so-
mean you thought only one of them did it?
Because he's a Minotaur and they're human.
Oh, you think
I
the
see.
Minotaur
Oh.
did it? Well,
It seems like if you're racist and you think that, and it turns out the Minotaur did that, then that would be a weird message.
That'd be pretty fucked up, huh?
so we could cross off the Minotaur because Anthony wouldn't make the Minotaur do it.
Surely the author of this wouldn't have a racist accusation turn out to be true at the center of the murder.
Stereotypes exist for a reason, my man.
And again, Anthony is constantly on the edge of being canceled. So maybe this is the moment he goes over it.
Interesting. Okay, well, all I think
Don't
is
worry, Brass. Don't worry, Brass. We're not going to let anything bad happen to you, okay? We're by your side.
We're Brazzy, Brass, and Bang Bus.
You don't know the song.
three-
You're not familiar.
I don't know.
It's a simple song.
Yeah, I got it. I got it close.
When I came back to my senses, I saw the Minotaur standing over the body of Dean Howard, and then the other two ran up. So Dean Howard was already dead by the time they showed up.
Okay.
Now,
So
if
you-
you
wait,
want
wait,
some
so you
suggestions as to how
discovered
you might
the
go
body.
about this. Sorry?
Wait, so you discovered the body.
I mean, arguably, if he was there first, then he discovered it.
Then you were right behind him,
Correct.
making sure the kill went through. All right, just know I'm
Okay.
making a note of that.
Do you want any hints on how you might go about solving this?
Yeah.
So if I
No.
were you,
Wait, what are you going to say? Oh, okay. Nobody listens to orphans.
So if I were you, in addition to obviously searching the body and the suspects and all that kind of stuff, I know that the good Dean walked around the university a lot before he goes to bed. It's just a thing that he likes to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I could take you to some of the local hangs around the university. You might find clues there. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Dad Huddle, really quick.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
what the murderer would do if they figured that there was something they needed to cover up. They would lie about taking you around, so they would go to the place and then cover up the evidence.
I don't know. I don't think if he murdered this guy, I just don't know, Glenn, that he would have invited 3 strangers to solve this murder if he was the one who was the murderer.
What better cover?
3.
There's 4 of us.
There's 5 of us.
Oh yeah, sorry, Peyton. Sorry, Bud. Of course, you're
There's
here
5
for
of
this
us.
too. Okay, that's a good
But
idea. I think
that
we need
implies
more,
he knew 2 of them.
I think we play along, but I
we need
think
more
be wary.
information. All we know: crush the windpipe. They're asphyxiated.
No. That's the
It
one thing
didn't-
we know he did.
It didn't crush the windpipe.
Didn't crush the windpipe. Sorry, confused. Didn't crush the windpipe.
We're looking at a shockingly
It's
uncrushed windpipe
it's
here,
like
Daryl.
Uncrushed.
he breathed in reverse, where the air was sucked out of his lungs, but there was no water in his lungs.
Oh, it's just like in Tenet. It's like in that movie Tenet, the backwards movie.
What time did you come from?
Do you think it's hey, do you think magic did it? We could check which one of them knows magic.
Well, he was the professor of alchemy, so we should maybe go to his haunts. But we're taking these orphans with us in case they do anything that is I don't know
Untoward.
if they help us out or if they just like want to go see a movie or something.
Oh, yeah.
The three of us are also in a huddle too, but we're just playing rock, paper, scissors over and over again.
Let's check the body. I want to investigate the body.
Okay, so you find that it is, again, it's asphyxiated. It has a blue face from lack of oxygen. Its windpipe isn't crushed.
Hot.
You can see that there's no... Well, calm down. That there's no water anywhere near the mouth. And if you put your ear to his chest, you can hear that his lungs aren't flooded when you push down on him. That they're actually collapsed. His lungs have collapsed. He looks to be, his skin looks very, very dry and cracked, like he's dehydrated. At the same time, he's a little bit bloated. There's some gas inside of his veins, seemingly, because he's a little bloated. And you can see the gray dust, obviously, that's not from anywhere you've seen before. And then his ID card, which just tells you a bunch of stuff you already know.
Anthony, I would like to turn into a tiny bug and crawl into his mouth and explore his esophagus and tummy to see if there's anything internally.
Oh, good
Sure,
idea.
we all would, but we have stuff to do.
Like Jaws.
I want to root around in this guy's guts for a little bit.
Yeah.
You gonna
Great,
frizz
yeah.
him, dude. You gonna miss frizz him.
So you go inside, and you don't just find nothing. You find an obscene amount of nothing. No food that he's eaten lately. No water. No anything. It just seems like all the air. He just didn't have air anymore. He died of lack of air somehow. Maybe quickly, maybe violently.
Nothing on him but knives and lint. I emerge from within and turn back into myself. And I say, there's nothing in there, guys. There's not even any poop in there.
Oh, wow. Is that what you were looking for?
Well, I was down there when I was a bug, so when in Rome, I figured I'd take a little taste, but there wasn't anything in there. But there's a shocking amount of nothing in there. It was like he died from lack of air. But there.
And within the last 30 minutes.
Wait a second. I think this man went to the moon. Is there a moon
That's
here?
what I was gonna say.
Okay.
I think he was in space.
In
Because
30
the
minutes,
rocks,
Ron?
the rocks don't make any. Well, I don't know how long it takes to get to the moon.
Wait a minute.
yes,
There's
you're right. You're right,
teleportation.
Daryl.
There's
Exactly.
We do know how long it takes to the moon. There's all those movies about how long it takes to the moon. It takes a long time.
Believe what you want, Daryl. Believe what you want, man.
We just start to leave.
Oh,
Okay,
wait, so you
wait,
can't
wait,
leave
wait,
your
wait,
suspects.
Wait, we're not done with
Wait,
you.
wait,
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hey, everybody, I feel like we should ask. We have the three suspects here, right? And we
Yes.
know he died in the last 30 minutes. Let's get a time. Let's ask each. Let's come up with what we should know what each of them did in the last 30 minutes at the very least, right? We gotta get their
Yeah.
That
stories.
was what I was doing. Yeah.
Great. Okay, let's
Good
start
job.
with the Minotaur. You, sir.
Oh, yeah?
Hello.
What's your name again, sir? Minotaur? I don't want to call you Minotaur, so
Oh, you've said it twice. That's fine.
yeah. I'm sorry.
It is. No, it's fine. It's not a bad word.
No, it's not. I
guess
didn't say it
depends
was. Oh God.
No.
It's
Well,
a good
just
word.
if you say something and then you say, I don't mean to call you that, that makes me think that you think it's a bad word,
You're right. No, what
which
you
makes
call
me think that you.
you're Minotaur. I'm human. That
Let's
work?
start over.
They do
start
this for 30 minutes.
Let's start over. And Brass puts his, I guess he has a hand. He puts his hand out and says,
He's got a
Enchanté.
What's your name?
Enchanté.
Ashante.
My name is Brass Kemp.
A French Minotaur.
Brass. I'm Daryl. Okay, Brass. Where were you the last 30 minutes? Everything you've done in the last 30 minutes.
Oh, sure. Well, I was coming back from the, of course, the potato soup day at the orphanage with my
Yes,
friends.
potato soup.
Yes.
Yes.
And in the distance, I thought I heard something, and I saw this guy. He seemed to be on his knees, struggling, and I heard like a what's like the opposite of what's the inverse of that?
Oh.
Yeah. He was making that sound and clutching his, holding his neck.
No, was it a wah or was it more of a?
Oh, that's more powerful. I guess it. It was pretty far away, but anyway, I ran up, and I was too late. I couldn't help him. He died, and so I just kind of stood over his body, waiting for someone to come help, or authorities. And then my two friends caught up with me, and that's when this little guy, this little constable, came forward, and he told us not to leave. So
Okay.
Yep,
So for
that's
30 minutes,
about
you were
everything.
walking, and you heard a scream, and then you sat here. Okay.
Well, we're sat here for about 27 minutes, and we've been,
27 minutes? You just been next to this body for 27 minutes?
Yeah, we have a little song and dance. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Brass, brassy, bang, bugs.
brass,
Three,
monkeys.
What the
bed bugs.
We practiced this for 27 minutes.
I'd like to speak to Bang Bus and
Yes.
Brazzy real quick. Hey, I can't help but notice that the two of you don't seem to know this song as well as your friend.
Okay, fuck you. Such a rude thing to say. We're trying. We're practicing.
But it seems
You
like
know those friends that are also kind of bullies? Consider us that.
you're bullied by this man. Interesting.
We're
This
bullying
Minotaur.
him.
Oh, you
You're
bully
bullying
him.
Oh.
We bully him.
Oh,
Whoa,
wait.
okay. I know he can't hear us, but we gotta stop saying bully. That is not a word you could use around a Minotaur.
No, I can hear
We
you.
did this for 40 minutes.
So, but what if you had to like lay out what you've been doing the last 30 minutes? What would you say? And what would you say that you did?
You know, and in our world, just so you know, because we're not from around here, we have something that's called police-client privilege. So you can tell us anything you want, and we won't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't necessarily know that the things that apply in your world are honored here.
I feel
Our
more
world.
like myself in this orphan body.
We can't lie to you. So we can't lie to you. That's what Yep.
Can I see if I believe that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Well, I rolled a 2, so.
They seem trustworthy.
We're trustworthy.
Moose sort of attaches himself to Ron's leg, and just imprints himself on Ron, hoping to maybe be adopted later.
Ron tries not to adopt. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah,
Good
roll
luck.
wisdom.
Good luck.
Roll to not adopt.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I rolled an 18.
All right, so you know it's probably not the smartest thing to do to adopt a child when you're still looking for your other stepchild.
Here's the thing. I can't do this. I can't adopt you.
This goes on for 40 minutes.
Look, it's like our friend says. He found the body. We found him a few minutes afterwards. We're both orphans.
But before
We're not-
that, think
We're
harder.
not full-grown men in orphan bodies. We know exactly who we are. We know our last names.
What an odd thing to say. What's your last
what
name?
are they? What's your last name?
What are your last names?
Kid?
Well,
Orphan.
we're orphans, so we don't get one until we get a daddy.
Oh.
Oh, they
Well,
don't have last
They
names
don't,
either?
they don't have last names. I know,
God.
right? Okay, but like
Yeah, as a
Ron was
fellow
saying-
orphan, I can tell you that's how it goes. I only chose the last name for myself to sort of differentiate myself amongst the orphan fighting league.
Oh, but okay, but I understand. But what were you doing before you saw the body?
What if they're just lying about everything and it doesn't matter what they were doing?
Well,
they're just going to tell you lies.
Buddy, that's Peyton. That's what we assume is going on. We're trying to catch them in the
Then
lies.
why do you want to hear a bunch of lies?
Hey, listen, I'm just an orphan, and no part of me is a detective in an orphan's body. But I believe there are other locations that you might want to examine.
Or people.
Hey,
or,
orphan.
Yeah,
Sorry, I should just call you orphan. But look, if you're
because I think you're talking to me.
look, okay,
I feel like this guy has his own thing
I
going
lean
on.
I lean into Brazers. Is that your name? I go, hey, you keep
Are
saying.
you really pretending you don't know how to pronounce Brazzers? Are you fucking
Brazzers.
kidding me?
I
Guys,
thought you
wait,
guys
hear
were
me
fun.
out. Hear me out.
Brazers.
Brazier Crane.
Mad dash to that.
Hey, buddy, if you really are, you keep saying, like, if you are a detective in an orphan's body, just let us know. That would really get you off of the suspect list.
Honestly,
And don't you want to get off?
Easy. Am I man or orphan? The longer I stay in this body, the more I am convinced that maybe I am an orphan.
Okay.
So okay. Okay. So I think he's like I think he's it sounds like he's not. It sounds like he's someone else in someone else's body.
Yes.
Which I think at the very least clears his soul for the murder, as long as his soul was projected into this body, you know, in the last before.
Alas, Henry, it is not for us to decide. What draconian measures they use to execute these criminal scum is not of our concern.
I want to take a look at the teleportation zone, the teleportation circle, Anthony.
Let's do that.
Okay. roll Arcana.
That's a natural 1.
This looks like the kind of thing up your alley, Henry. What's all this say?
Do I accidentally teleport myself somewhere, Anthony?
Yeah, you go to the astral plane for what in real time is half a second, but you spend 75 unmoving, unaging years there. But now you're back.
Hey, Henry.
Whoa, his eyes are fucked.
Henry, I have some Visine for this exact situation.
Glenn, it's been so long. Have you solved the
No.
murder?
What murder?
The murder!
No, we just you all right?
Yeah,
I just...
Henry brings up a good point.
Yeah.
What were we all doing in the last 30 minutes, huh? Can we even remember? I don't think we can.
Ron, we were driving, we were listening to the Gladiator soundtrack, and then you said, "What's that sound?" I said, "It's probably running out of gas." We'll ask the car to get more gas. We pulled over, we asked the car said, "No, I can't get any more gas." And then we found ourselves here. What do you
Daryl,
mean?
your face
What's up?
is so beautiful.
Oh,
Ron,
thanks, bud.
the orphans, the porn orphans, the Minotaur who murdered the guy. I've been thinking about this for a very long time. I've had 75 years to contemplate the nature of this crime as I
And
stared
what
into
have you
space in the astral plane.
concluded?
I've concluded that the Minotaur teleported this old man to the moon for 30 seconds and then teleported him back. That's the best I got after 75 years, but that's what I think happened.
Whoa.
I'm going to try one more time to investigate this astral projector that sent me to the moon for
You have the
75
opportunity
years.
to do the funniest thing
I
ever.
have to know where this is what I'm trying to find out, Anthony, is where was this before I went to the astral plane? Is like I want to see if there's like receipts for this thing.
Star 6-9, Henry. Star 6-9.
All right, I got a 12. And I want to star 6-9 the teleporter, but one back from the one that I did to see where it was last teleported before my teleportation to the astral plane.
Okay, so with the 12, you can tell that it's a little bit warm to the touch. It has been used recently, not just because of you coming back, but even before you went in, it was used a little bit recently. But you can't quite determine where it was.
Listen, I don't know. Seems like you folks are from out of town. I don't know if you know much about the court systems around here, but if you turn into a bird, then turn into a bug, crawl inside a dead guy, then say you spent 75 years thinking about this in the last 2 seconds and accuse me, I don't think that's going to hold up.
Oh, you don't?
Well,
Henry just stares at the. Do you remember at the end of Zodiac when Jake Gyllenhaal just fucking looks at the Zodiac? Henry's just doing that to the Minotaur this entire scene, just staring at him.
Just mean mugging them.
hey, we don't need to prove it to the courts. We just need to prove it to the constable who's going to give us the gas, right? Constable.
You need to prove it to me, the handcuffs. All I need is the motive, the means, and the opportunity.
Well, the means.
Well, I think we need to investigate a little bit this man's office.
Yo, I bet
think
you
we
he's got
should
stuff
check
where he says he hates minotaurs. That would make sense. That'd be a good motive. Let's go in there.
Be pretty obvious.
Let's go in. Hey, you know what? Murders often are obvious. Usually not
Yeah.
complicated.
All right.
Just don't like somebody.
Oi,
Wow, that's a really good
certainly,
point.
sirs. I can take you to the dean's office. I can.
Okay.
Whoa, Brazzy, back off the orphan accent.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's
orphan
offensive,
accent?
dude.
This is how he talks. I
They
mean,
don't
I
all
talk.
sound like that.
I mean, he talks. I don't want to sound like
When you
that.
say yes is how he talks. Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about myself. My name's Brazzy.
All right,
And I
Brad.
love playing the pip fiddle and eating fish soup.
And I'm Bang Bus, and I like to
eat
walk this
the-
way.
Okay, let's
We're
go
gonna
that
go
way.
in here?
Hey, these seem like
Okay.
two completely different kids that we were talking to moments ago. All right, hey, orphans, go ahead, bring us. Yeah, no, let's go to the dean's office. That sounds good.
Okay. So the orphans.
Skipping a jumping under the bush and through the
Does the
road.
dean
and
of this
pooping some-
university spend a lot of time hanging out with orphans?
You head towards the dean's office, which is really marked really obviously with a bunch of signs.
Can I roll to see? Can I tell? Are they getting nervous? Like as we're approaching the dean's office, like I want to get a vibe.
Go ahead and roll insight.
10.
No way to know.
I still think we got enough to get them on.
Okay, so you enter the office, which looks to be a not too impressive. It looks like it could be any classroom, any small office. It doesn't look very like plush or palatial like you might expect from a fantasy ass college.
Palatial.
You just see a desk.
Sorry.
There are a stack of papers on the desk. And then next to the stack of papers, a blueprint laid out. And you can see that there is a single drawer attached to the desk.
Peyton, turn this place upside down.
Alrighty. So Peyton just runs in and just tackles the desk as hard as he can, and all the papers go everywhere, and the desk falls over.
Just look around for anything suspicious. See if he said any mean things about minotaurs.
Guys, we can change our grades. Just kidding. We don't go here.
Well, this looks cool.
What do you find, Peyton?
I was just looking at this blueprint.
I was
It
going to look at
looks
the
like,
blueprint too, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Hey, no,
it
that was
looks-
Peyton's idea, Henry.
No, I was also
I
going
get
to
the
look at
credit.
the blueprint, Glenn.
I get
was
the
going to look
collar.
at it. I was going to look at
Henry-
it first, and then you made Peyton tackle
Henry,
everybody.
you already came up with a moon idea. Look, Peyton's an orphan. Can you just give him this one?
I was there for 75 years. Darryl, let me have this. All I
you
could
have
think
been-
about was seeing things. I just want to see a blueprint. Let me see
right.
a blueprint. Let me
both
see
have a-
anything.
You know what? It looks like you need this more than I do. and he hands
give it
to
to
you.
Henry.
I stare at the blueprint. I cry.
So you see that it is a half-completed diagram that seems to be for... Actually, why don't you roll me investigation or perception or arcana?
Oh, natural 20.
Woo! Okay, so you can tell that this is an attempt at a blueprint for some sort of armor that would be completely impenetrable to all damaging weapon or spell. You can see that it's only half finished. You can see that on the bottom right-hand corner, you see the names Copper Kemp and Zinc Kemp, and those are crossed out. And beneath them is written Dean Howard.
So zinc didn't work, copper didn't work, but brass Kemp would work. Am I right? That's got to be something.
Interesting.
That is something.
That's
My
something.
years in the void have left
Yes.
me with new faculties of perception, and I see many things, Darryl, such as the thing you said.
Yes.
So I think
You want to hop back in there and see if you got some more thoughts?
I want to go back to the astral plane.
All right,
let him
go back.
meditate on. Let him meditate
You
on
remember
this
how
one.
to get there because you went there on accident the first time and had 75 years to think about it. So go ahead and go back to the astral plane.
Yeah, it's just like I crave that. I've been around other people for too long, and I crave the solitude that I got so used to. So I projected to the astral plane for 75 years.
Okay.
All I'm thinking about is the meaning of this clue, and then I come back.
So in 75 years, you've determined...
I hope you got it in like 2 days and then you just had to sit there.
Oh, of course.
And then started overthinking it and was like, nah, it couldn't be that.
That can't possibly be it. Here's what I think. I've now spent 100 and how many? What is that? 150 years.
50.
It's
Just 6 quarters, Will.
Math was the first thing to go when I went to the astral plane.
6 quarters. That's how Matt fucking figured it out. Why? And 6 Washingtons in your pockets. Why? It's just
3 silver $50, sir.
Oh,
6
God.
fucking quarters. Are you insane?
This man was an alchemist, and he was working on this thing. And the copper and brass are metals, and I don't know what a Kemp is, but I think that this Minotaur murdered this man.
In the last 75 years, you remember that
You got
the
racist.
name of the Minotaur is Brass Kemp.
Brass Kemp.
Yes.
Yes. That's yes.
so-
So I think he did it. And I think
Okay. I'm
if the
hearing that you
armor
think he
fits,
did it.
but if the armor
Yeah.
fits, we must acquit. So I think we should put him in the armor.
But is the
And if the
Minotaur
armor fits
made of-
him,
Is the Minotaur made of brass? Because if I saw a piece of paper and somebody said, "Nah, iron doesn't work.
No,
nah,
his
copper doesn't
name
work,"
is-
and then I
his
had
name
a
is
friend
brass.
named Gold, I would be like, "Well, Gold
Daryl.
killed him." What's up?
Daryl. These plans are for the creation of this armor. They have been signed by people with those names.
Whoa!
Correct.
It's
Good one, Glenn.
yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like they're kind of more like not just crossed out, but like scratched out.
Brass.
Hey, maybe they were experimenting on them. Brass.
No, hold on. Brass. Brass, what can you tell me about Copper Kemp and Zinc Kemp?
At that, go ahead and roll me a disadvantaged wisdom saving throw, Adel. Actually, charisma. Let's do charisma.
Riz me up, baby.
Got a 16 and a 5.
A 5. Okay, so you Brass cannot help but have a look of shock and then anger and then an attempt to bring it back to normalcy across his face when you say Copper Kemp and Zinc Kemp.
And it's ZN Kemp.
Oh, ZN Kemp.
Z what?
ZN.
Oh.
ZN Kemp. Okay.
Okay.
Like letter Z, letter N, ZN.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's not super relevant, but it's nice to know.
So the armor, I have a question. The armor, is it like human shaped or minotaur shaped?
Here's the crazy thing about that question, Beth.
Wow, that's
disgusting. Disgusting. Wow.
Does the helmet have holes in it for horns?
Hey, Daryl, really quick.
What's up?
Not all minotaurs have horns, dude.
Really? Wait, really?
Oh, no, actually, we do.
Yeah, I don't know if that's...
But lady minotaurs don't have horns, do they?
So they do.
Yeah, I think they do.
7 people Googling.
Henry.
Guy who doesn't know
Henry,
that lady
women
minotaurs get
can-
horny. We're both going for it. Rushing for it.
But wait, but lady cows don't have horns. So why would a lady
Henry,
minotaur
you
have a
think
horn?
minotaurs are cows? That's the most racist thing you could possibly say.
Go back to the fucking astral plane for another 75 years, see if you come back woker.
That's fair. I need time to reflect on my actions. I go back to the astral plane for 75 years to think about how racist I've been.
All right, 225 years have passed altogether for you. And when you get back, you remember that I mentioned a locked drawer when you first entered the office.
Payne, break that lock.
I come back to the room and say, first of all, I'm sorry that you were all offended by what I said.
Wow, seems like a sincere
Run it back to another 75. Let's try again.
Before the locked door, to answer Ron's question, what did the armor? Does it look?
So the armor has a bunch of different smaller diagrams of like how it might fit on a tiefling or a gnome or a human or a minotaur. So all species seem to be present. It seems like this was being mass produced for anyone.
Some kind of
if they could get it finished.
DEI armor.
Oh, God. All right, Ron is going to try to get like a letter opener and crack open this drawer.
Okay, it breaks open easily because Peyton already loosened it for you by knocking over the desk.
I'm not going to say that Peyton loosened it. So there, I'm going to take credit for it.
That's fine. So inside, you see a journal, and on the outside of the journal it's emblazoned with like a logo, a sort of a symbol, which looks like 2 shattered horns and a broken nose ring inside one of those like circles with a slash through it, like bad. And then underneath it says AML.
Guys, there's a minotaur in the Ghostbusters Don't Do That sign in here. So what do you think that's about?
I just want to read somebody's journal.
Hey, Brass, you didn't even answer my question last time. What's going on with this? And I
bet it stands
the
for
journal.
Anti-Minotaur Legion.
Holy shit! You get a advantage for your next roll or whenever you want, because you can immediately tell that's true.
Okay, well that's a good motive, right?
Wait a second. Oh my God, does that mean Daryl was right and he hates minotaurs?
Yeah, it's a good motive. I said I was right. Look at that. We literally found a thing that this guy. Look. I'm not always right. I'm gonna be honest. This is a big win for Daryl right now. I'm not usually right about these things, but straight up, I said, "What is it? This guy has something that doesn't like minotaurs." Could you have imagined? Like in my wildest dreams, I did not think it was literally gonna be anti-minotaur league.
I just want to say congratulations, Daryl, and
thanks,
I just
Ron.
want to shake your hand, man.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
I wonder if the technology this guy was working on is what was used to kill him.
Whoa.
That's not he's not working on anything related to the moon, though.
You never know.
Yeah, I'm looking through his journal, and it doesn't seem like the moon is a big priority for him.
Oh, man.
But he does mention 2 disgusting minotaurs that he has to share his lab with. That's interesting.
Oh.
Wait. Are we just assuming the moon was right? Because Henry said maybe the
Well, you were right about one. I think I should get to be right about one, too.
I think that's fair.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Brazzy, spoof. Brazzy, spoof.
Brazzy's my name.
Okay, well, you're getting lost in the sauce here, pal. I'm gonna have to pull you out of this.
Doesn't sound like me.
Hey, what should we be doing? Should we be slowing these guys down? Like, are we messing with the space-time continuum if we let them solve this? Should we be...
It's just past noon, so we should be cleaning the floor, or we won't get our orphan dinner tonight.
Oh, no, you're getting lost in it. I'm alone in this.
Chim-chimmeroo, chim-chim-cheree.
That's chimney sweeps, not orphans, bud. Although, some of them might be orphans. I don't know.
I'm gonna roll charisma to see if I can get the orphans to work with us.
All right, roll persuasion.
Okay.
What a great sentence.
Hey, orphans, you're working with us, not for us.
I got a 13.
Okay, you two go ahead and roll an opposed insight.
Well, I also got a 13.
I got a 16.
And you can tell with your great roll that my intent is pure of heart and that I just want the best for you too.
Yeah, let's go with that. Moose, it's your choice if you want to join them or not. Spoov, you feel a pull to actually help them solve this case because you hear a voice in your head, the demon that sent you back here in the first place, saying, "This is just like to see what a bad person Brass is. It's not about changing the past. I mean, I guess you could, but that would be pretty shitty. You might change other things, like you might be dead. But anyway, yeah, do what you want, I guess."
That demon is definitely also doing something else while he's talking to them.
Don't be weird, I'm autistic. I need to multitask.
He's watching Big
Wait
Mouth.
a second. I hear Balatro in the background of what that demon's saying.
Shut up. How do you get past purple steak?
I'm going to not help them.
Okay.
I'm going to look out for my guy.
I think that's a terrible decision you just made.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
Anthony, if I was going to help them, where would I lead them next?
You would lead them to the observatory or the spell depository that are both on.
I like observatory because there's a good chance the moon is there.
Yeah, and we can observe
I want
it.
to question the moon. Wait, yeah, I want to see if I see footprints on the moon from where the guy got teleported to.
Yeah, observatory.
I'm still working this moon theory.
Okay.
I think you're all real nice, and I do think that you're very kind, and I'd love to help you out. Why don't we go to the spell depository?
All right,
Well,
Brazzers, let's go ahead.
Golly
and
gee
follow
whiz,
this nice
Brazzers.
orphan.
Hey, Peyton, this kid could be a good role model for you, I think. See how he's nice and friendly
Henry,
to
what
adults?
The hell?
What?
the hell,
No, what?
Henry?
What?
He just took it. Why?
Yeah,
Because
You
he's
just met him,
nice.
and he
He's
might have
being
helped in a
helpful.
murder. How am I worse?
Well,
Yeah, I'm
pretty
with
sure
you,
this kid
Peyton.
didn't
Yeah,
do
that's
it. I
an
don't think he
awful
did
thing
anything.
to say.
He's also helping a bunch of adults he's never met before. He's a fucking dark.
Hey, are we pretty?
Yeah.
But we're pretty sure that Brazzers is not responsible for the murder, right?
I think he may be partially, but he did kill the guy for sure.
Okay, so we could let him go. He's not a suspect.
Yeah, I guess.
So you could say Brazzers is free now. Am I right?
Oh, my God.
Use code Gumshoes and Dragons for your first week free.
Okay, so you head into the spell depository, and you can see it's almost set up like a wine cellar, where there's these, a lot of racks with holes in them into which scrolls have been shoved. And you can see they're separated by spell type. And the only door that's open to a particular spell room is the one labeled Conjuration. It's wide open. And inside you can see a whole shitload of cubby holes for a whole shitload of scrolls for a whole shitload of spells. If you'd like to roll investigation or perception, I can tell you a little bit more.
I would like to know if any of those scrolls or anything looks like they've been handled by minotaur hands instead of human hands.
Okay.
Those big old hoof mitts.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Also, are we sure that none of you are members of the Anti-Minotaur League? Just because some of the things you say make it seem like there might be a conflict of interest here.
Thank you.
Well, I got 5, so I didn't get anything. Hey, Brazzers, I hear that. Actually, I'm just saying, if Brass wants to tell us that he did it, honestly, I'm for him having killed this guy. This guy seems like a bad person. I mean,
My friend would never take a life.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying. I'm pro Minotaur. I think.
Thank you.
I'm not. You're all fine. I'm not pro or anti anything. I just want to know who the murderer. What happened?
There's good creatures.
We have a saying at the orphanage, and it goes, if a person does a thing and acts a certain way, but then one time they say they have no biases, believe that they have no biases.
I gotta say, I agree. If you're sitting and having dinner with if there's 5 people at a table, they're all having dinner. One of them doesn't like minotaurs, and you don't ask them to leave. You're all minotaur haters. Do you know what I mean? You're all minotaur Nazis. So
regardless of our feelings,
think Daryl, you should leave.
One Minotaur was just saying my heart goes out to you.
I just want to know Again, Brass, if you want to confess, I'm just saying, we're just here to find out who the murderer is. This constable has told us as one of you three. It seems like you have a good motive. And honestly, I think it's a good motive. If I found out this guy hated Daryl's, I would probably, I don't know if I'd kill him, but like,
Daryl's?
The handcuffs in your pants vibrate and go, well, admitting to a murder certainly lessens the punishment, so I guess that's an actual option.
Yeah.
And Brass sort of weighs the options in his head, and he goes, I didn't kill him, but, and he kind of bites his lip, and he makes this sort of like just smug bullshit Appalachian face, and he goes, but the professors are the problem.
Interesting.
Okay. And we just want to investigate. I didn't see anything.
I'm gonna roll investigation.
I got to.
Oh, go ahead, Will.
Beth.
Go ahead.
Oh no,
Will.
go ahead, Beth.
Oh,
go
God.
ahead, Beth.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Okay, I'll
All
go.
right. Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Go. You go.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I got a 16.
Okay, so with the 16, you can see that those like those ladders that are attached to the bookcases that like Belle like
Yes.
cross on.
Oh my God, the dream.
Yeah.
Only
so
the
there's
dream.
two of those that look like they're movable from rack to rack. They have wheels on them and they're not connected to the library or to the spell scroll stands. And one is at the 5th level conjuration spells, and one is at the 7th level conjuration spells.
What is a conjuration spell? Conjuring something up?
Where's the librarian? Where's the deposit? Is there a librarian or
She's
someone
probably
working here?
scooting around on these cool ladders.
Yeah.
Who
Peyton,
works
go get the
here?
librarian.
Okay, I'll be right back.
He's been gone forever.
Hello! What are you
hey.
doing in the spell depository after hours?
Oh, by the way, if you find a little kid,
you woke me from my slumber.
there's a kid looking for you, so hopefully he'll come back here and find you.
Yeah, I saw him all the other way. He looked like he was looking for a power word kill spell or something fucked up like that.
Yeah,
Weird that you just set him loose in a room full of spells.
We're looking for every 5th level and 7th level conjuration spell. Can you help
That
us
has
out?
to do with the moon.
The mood?
Or making somebody not breathe.
Also, who all has been in here in the last, let's say hour? Is there, or like, let's just, do you have a log of people checking out books and spells?
Well,
Do you have,
as
like,
I
a sort
mentioned,
of
I was
registry?
asleep.
Okay.
You
But
didn't
you have,
say
like-
that.
Do you have any sort of logs, or do you have like a sort of closed circuit beholder up there that sees stuff?
I mean, it's
We
not
do
like when
have
you sleep, the
logs.
library just goes to hell and people can do whatever they want. I'm assuming there's still some sort of logs, right?
Yeah, but like nobody's going to break in and then use the logs. It's been closed. We've had the spell depository.
Was there a
for the past,
break-in?
like 3 hours? Sorry.
Was there ever been any break-ins?
Ulysses says, yeah, I got knocked on the back of the head, and then I woke up here, and there's a big open door. So yeah, there was a break-in.
Wait, fellas, I'm
Yes.
looking at the spells.
Yes.
One of them is a 7th level conjuration spell. Ahem. Conjure celestial. Celestial. Belonging or relating to heaven, astronomy, outer space. This must be the spell that was used to bring this professor to the moon.
But that seems like it would be a spell that brings something from the moon here, Glenn, not something that brings
It's
someone...
also just like it just hangs out and fights things. That's what the Celestial does. Are you looking at the 5th and 7th level spells?
Oh,
The word
how about
celestial, of course,
Steel
means
Wind
moon.
Strike?
What's that?
I don't know. It just sounded cool.
No, that's just it's like you strike with a sword, but like the wind, like fast. It doesn't actually
Oh.
take wind out of you.
Oh.
What about teleportation?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, what? That
Oh.
kind of buried the lead on that one, Glenn.
Well, yeah, so that's how the teleportation
You
was
see
made.
that in the level 7 conjuration spell rack, there is an empty cubbyhole that says teleportation. And on the 5th level conjuration spell rack, there is a rack that says teleportation circle, and there's still a couple of those left.
And then some nerdy kid comes in and goes like, oh man, tree stride is checked out.
So we need what? We need a motive, a murder
A
weapon, right? Or
means?
means?
And
Means.
an opportunity.
An opportunity. So it feels like that teleportation circle. We don't know exactly where to send him. Maybe it's the moon, but sent him to the moon. The best motive
Well, the
we have.
teleportation circle is a receiver, generally speaking. You go from there to anywhere, but it's also mainly for people to come back to the college.
Okay, so
Says
we've
I,
got
the librarian.
But what if you could reverse it?
You can't.
Oh.
so
What's
the
up, Ron?
fifth level conjuration teleport sends them away, and then the teleportation circle brings them here.
So why don't I just go get my my encyclopedia of spells, so you can see exactly what the rules are for those two spells.
Oh, I've got it right here. So this is for teleport, right? Oh.
Okay.
Teleport, 7th level teleport. Transport yourself and up to 8 willing creatures to any location you can see.
Yeah.
You must roll a die to see if your teleportation spell is successful, unless your destination already has a permanent teleportation circle, or if you possess an associated object from the destination.
I want to look at the sky. Is the moon there?
So you can see the glow of the moon behind some clouds, but you can't see literally the physical moon. But you see the library and look up and go, oh, it's a good thing we have that telescope that breaks through cloud cover.
Quick, to the telescope!
To the telescope!
Yeah.
Come, orphans.
To the observatorium!
Please, please. We're pornography orphans, not cum orphans. It's so...
my God.
The rudeness is next level.
It's a subtle distinction, but you'll get it if you stay here long enough.
Maybe somebody promised the professor a world without minotaurs, and he thought he could go there.
And then sent him to the moon. That's why he's willing.
So as you enter the observatory, you see that not unlike the Griffith Observatory in LA, there's like this big, beautiful kind of museum-esque lobby that's just got a bunch of little exhibits about how space is cool and you should like fund space.
Boring.
Go ahead and roll investigation or perception.
Anthony, I have a fun suggestion. I have a fun world-building suggestion.
Okay.
Could this be the? Because we're in a little fantasy world. Could this be the Griffin Observatory?
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Yay!
Frickin' sweet.
You enter the Griffin Observatory.
I have a world building suggestion too. Could there be somebody who's like a mean parking person, just like at the Griffith Observatory? So if you're dropping off your 75-year-old mother, they're like, no.
Go.
Yep.
Go.
Why are you
can't
always in
stop
so
here.
much trouble the second you get there?
I don't know.
Oh, I got 18 investigation.
Okay, so you can see there are many exhibits about just like how space is fun to look at, but there's one exhibit that clearly looks like the most popular because it's at the end of a hallway that seems to be really long, so you can fit a big line in there. And it's on the Skyronauts, which seem to be the City University's team of daredevils and swashbucklers who always want to explore the cosmos and basically get in a blimp and get as high up as they possibly can. And you can see that there is a glass case in front of the Skyronauts, a painting of the Skyronauts of them like going up to the moon. And there's a glass case in front of them, and it's unlocked and it's empty.
Moon rock was here.
A moon rock.
You needed a piece of the location, right? 7th level.
To teleport to,
You already, or if you have possessed an associate object from the destination. So he had moon rock. The Minotaur is angry, rightfully,
Listen.
because this guy doesn't like Minotaurs,
Hey,
and
listen,
sent him to the
listen.
moon. And he asphyxiated there.
Dad team.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have all the pieces, but I think we have enough pieces to sweat this motherfucker out. Let's
Yeah.
let's find a spare classroom and beat the shit out of him until he confesses.
That orphan?
This world has, hey, let's be real, glad too. This world has orphan fighting leagues. I think we had enough with it with just him being a Minotaur. Like, let's be honest.
Ooh, guys, I have a fun idea from one of my violent cop show movies. You know,
Yeah.
the first thing the violent cop show cops always do is they try to sweat out the guy. But you know what also works is when you sweat him out by being like, we're gonna take away your friends, dude. Like, he seems to really care about these other two orphans. So what if we go up to him and we're like, we're pretty sure these other two fucking did it. We're gonna lock them up. There's nothing you can do about it. We're gonna lock up
Yeah.
your friends. We're gonna lock up your friends unless you know.
This sounds like a good plan, Henry.
Yeah.
Unless someone nobly takes the fall, maybe his friends are gonna.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
That's cruel, but effective.
All right, sweat him out.
Like a cop. You're a real cop, Henry.
I know. I feel so conflicted about it.
Yeah, Daryl definitely backs the blue. He's mentioned that several
Does
times.
anybody want to play good cop?
What's up, Ron? Oh, you want to
Does
be the good
anybody-
cop?
No. I want to play bad cop.
Oh, okay. You can play bad cop.
Because I'm bad to the bone.
Sounds like Henry could play good cop.
I'll be
It's
the
his idea.
Can I just be the cop that just comes in at one point and just whispers something in your ears and then walks away?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'll
great.
be that
That's
cop.
really fun.
Okay.
And then Glenn, which cop are you gonna be?
I'll be the police chief, and I'll take your badge and gun away.
Okay,
and then Brazzy and Busboy, what kind of cops do you want?
And I'll be the baby.
You'll be the baby. Okay.
I wanted to be the baby, but I guess... Can we have two babies?
Yeah, you know what we should do, Peyton and Glenn? What you should do is at one point, after I whisper something in their ear, when I leave, when we open the door, you're dragging the other 2 orphans and have, so it looks serious.
I'll be beating.
I've got an idea. We'll
Yeah,
film
what's
a
up?
fake confession video with the other 2 orphans where they look like they're saying everything. They're spilling all the beans. And
Yeah,
we'll-
legally in this city, we're allowed to lie to suspects to get any confessions we want.
Oh, I know.
So-
That's why I said we told the truth.
Oh no! Let's ask. Maybe we ask Brazzers and what's the other porn site
Bang
that you
Bus.
Bang Bus, and maybe ask them each to write an essay of if I did it, and then we could bring that.
And then we ask them to read it out loud into
Yeah.
a microphone. And then
Yes.
we record it and we play it for the other one. And we're like, they're already talking. They're already singing in there.
Yep. Okay, this is a good plan.
Okay.
I heard so many words in that plan that I do not understand.
Video,
Hey,
microphone.
Microphone, video recording.
Yeah. No, we understand. Hey, you two. Hey, you've had a tough day. It must be extra hard because you don't have parents to help you through it. I get that.
Yeah.
Could you?
Yeah.
Could you? We know you didn't do it. Could you both write just a little essay so we can let you go home?
Our home is an orphanage.
Just give us a little brainstorm. It's a good. This is look. If you had a therapist or you had parents that help you through this,
Good
one way to
decompression,
process
yeah.
this trauma is to write an essay about if you did do the murder, what would it have been?
Well, that sounds fun.
Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion, Daryl.
I got a 1.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. They know for a fact that you're going to use this against them. They know they've heard, as orphans, they've heard every cop trick in the cop book, and they're not falling for that
I
shit.
guess we didn't really need the essay.
That's true. We could also just use the threat of violence against this.
Yeah.
Well-
I'll be like, so looks like somebody wants to be a perma orphan. Don't want that.
Oh.
That means
Ron,
you don't
don't
have a
waste
family even when you're over however old you
That
are.
means
when
you
you're an
can't even
adult.
have a found family.
Ron, this sounded tough. Don't waste that on me. Go use it on Brass. You gotta get in there.
Anthony, I want to look at this painting of the Skyronauts. Do I recognize anybody in it? Is there anyone that looks like they're in like a spaceship helmet with horns in it? Like, what's the deal?
No, it looks like it's like an old ass picture. You could tell because it's been drawn in black and white ink.
Mm.
So
Love
it's
it.
just a lot of older humanoids that you don't recognize.
Is
Okay,
it like
okay,
like those people that have Red Bull helmets?
Yeah,
Okay.
they look like them.
Okay, cool.
Oh, can I?
That's cool.
I don't want to derail from interrogating this guy, but is there anything we can learn about the 2 Minotaurs that died already, like the 2 copper and zinc or whatever? Is there like morgue files on them? Can I ask the constable to pull their rap sheet or whatever? Do they have like a grieving
Sure,
family
no
I
problem.
can go talk to?
I can do that. Sure. I'll be right back.
We'll wait.
Meanwhile,
Nice.
you check out this area.
Which area?
No, we're
You,
just
you,
waiting.
you go ahead and interrogate them while I get the information on the victims.
Oh, and then Daryl, you can whisper the victim
Whisper,
in my.
yes.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Brace,
Go.
Brace, is what they say true? Would you have hurt the dean, taken him to the moon with a teleportation spell?
What do you? Why are you asking me this? What are you doing, Brassy?
Well,
what are you
I
doing?
don't know. I
buddy?
mean, it just seems
we had a
like
pact.
if it is true, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you did it for a good reason, right? Like protecting us or for money.
And then you cut to a control room where we're all listening. 'cause
Yeah, we're
we
listening.
bugged these orphans, and we're like, yeah, he's walking right into it.
Just let them talk. Let them talk.
Yep.
Listen, if I know anything, it's 2 things. 1, that mirror goes both ways, and 2, we.
Oh yeah, that mirror's a swinger.
Thank you.
A mirror that goes both ways would be a window, but one way is, I think, what you're referring to.
No, 2 ways. I say what I meant.
You can see us. We're
We
all
can
crouched.
see
We're just
them.
watching.
Yeah, we're just watching you.
Hello.
And we wave back.
And 2, we had a pact. We had a pact that we're in this together. We stick together. Orphans solve our own problems and each other's. That was our pact.
Yeah, of course. But what was the
What's
reason?
gotten into you two?
I'm just forgetting the
You're-
reason.
You're both being so weird. Did you eat something that made you? Was it someone hit you with a memory loss spell? What's happening here?
Must be that.
Oh.
Can I roll for deception?
Yeah, go ahead.
Natural 20.
Ooh, yeah, he totally believes you.
I totally believe you.
I know that we orphans said that we would stick together, but maybe, we're children. Maybe we weren't right to do what we did, even though we all agreed that we should do it.
Listen, did you hear that one guy was like, do we have any info on the other 2 Minotaurs? Can we pull their rap sheet? The fact that he just said, can we pull their rap sheet? Just assuming that they had committed crimes? It's disgusting.
I don't want to be, that orphan, but I did go through everyone's pockets and I did find a lot of anti-Minotaur League literature that they're carrying on them. I feel like they have priors that they're bringing into this, but
Hey, I'm listening and I just take anything anybody hands me. That guy's assaulting my character.
Hey, Brass, was that the reason? Because he was not nice to Minotaurs?
It's not.
Ulysses runs back in and said, I got their, they don't have rap sheets. They're not criminals. But I do have the autopsy reports. So doctors Copper and the N. Kemp were found with their throats slit in their home. They leave behind one child, one boy, doesn't have the name because it's a minor.
Wait, were they
looks like
married?
they were
leave behind
murdered,
one child?
but they worked at the City University of Golden Lake.
The boy.
Yes.
That's the one that said that Minotaurs shouldn't be allowed to get married even to other Minotaurs.
I just look. It's not about the Minotaurs. I just don't like mazes, and
Wow. Henry, you should know this. I don't know why I know this. You, the person who likes rocks should know this. Copper and zinc make brass.
Okay, that's the motive.
That's a motive. Now let's go ahead. Let's get this kid in prison so we can get our gas and find our kids.
They killed his parents. So now we have the motive. We have the means. What was the third thing we need, Mr. Handcuffs?
Opportunity.
Well, they stole the moon rock.
Yeah, the main thing you need to find out is how they got to the moon in the first place. What with all that cloud cover?
We could beat that one out of him.
Hey, Ron, you want to be the bad cop?
Yeah.
Go ahead. We know. Go in. Talk to Brass. Let him know that we know it's his parents that died. Just lay down the law and get that kid crying so that we can get out of here.
Yeah, get him crying. That's
get that
right.
information.
That's what I'll
Just
do.
get the confession. And look, honestly, I think they should let him go because, if somebody killed, I would hope that if somebody killed me and Carol, that it would be okay for my son to kill those people and get away with it.
That's totally valid. But I'm going to go in and I'm really going to lay it down. I'm really good. They're going to have to hold me back. All right. So, Brass. Strange name. It's kind of like the combination of copper and zinc. Those were your parents, right? And Ron looks down at the file in his hands that somehow describes his parents, and is like, "So, looks like Mr. Brass is a murderer because his parents died."
Oh, are you crying?
Murdered?
Oh, and Brass gets up to comfort. Oh, buddy.
They were murdered in cold blood, and you're the only one left.
No.
And you're carrying their legacy.
Hey, it's okay.
And then you were just trying to. What were you doing that you were?
Glenn, go be bad cop. Glenn, go be bad cop.
And Anthony,
she's crying cop now.
Anthony, I'd like to try and roll. Brass would like to roll to see if I to try and not adopt Beth because he's just so heartbroken.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
9.
No, you definitely want to adopt this child. This is a grown man.
Hey,
Glenn busts in through the door, kicks the door down.
What are you
What's
doing
going
here,
on?
Glenn?
Copper, you don't see the name of the dead parent.
You're relieved, Copper.
No, you're not taking my badge. You're not taking my badge. All right, you'll never take me out alive. I made this. I made this department what it is.
Well, you better look out. He's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
me?
Daryl walks in awkwardly and just whispers in your ear, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. And then I just leave. I'm like, what?
Oh my
What'd he tell you?
gosh. He doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing. That's it. Brass, I've got a question.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When you teleport somewhere, do you have to see where you're going?
I mean, as all all curious orphans do. I read, of course, The Teleportance of Being Earnest, so I know the bare minimum of I believe you don't have to see where you're going. I believe.
So even on a cloudy night, you could just teleport to the moon.
It seems like that, but I've never been to the moon. It'd be cool.
Henry, who's been shrunk down as the room is bugged. Let's say there's another tiny bug, and I have been scooching around the Minotaur's feet, trying to pick up any trace of moon dust on his feet.
You pick up a hell of a lot.
Bug.
Don't squash that bug.
Oh wow! You have such a big heart. You care for all creatures, great and small.
I truly do.
Well, if that's the case, then let me tell you this, since it seems like you're the one of your brood that is not against Minotaur.
You could tell me anything.
Copper and Kemp were my parents.
I knew it.
I mean, I have their same last name. It's not a...
Yeah.
It's not like you just heard that from behind the window. CB.
I didn't know who my parents were, but, as an orphan, most orphans go their whole life never knowing their parents, but since I'm a Minotaur, there's only so many Minotaur.
That's fair.
And when I turned 10, someone mysteriously left me a package at the orphanage, and it said that my parents used to attend this school. They worked for Dean Howard, and they were very skilled in transmutation. And he did horrible things to them.
Oh, God.
Unspeakable things.
That's awful. That's fucking awful, man.
Slit their throats.
Sad,
Slit their throats.
Oh, God. And so you were just looking to avenge your parents. And so you got a rock from the museum, and you transported the professor to some place where his lungs wouldn't work at all.
Sorry, Ron. Keep him talking, Ron. Keep it going.
Hey, I thought we were just chatting here. This seems like you're really piecing things together.
I wasn't piecing anything together. I was just trying to have an emotional connection. That's all we cops
good.
really want.
Oh. Wow. Playing baseball with kids in the street? You are cool.
Glenn comes in, whispers, ask him when was the opportunity for him to do his dastardly deed?
So this is a lot of stuff you had to do. I was just wondering when you did it, when you had that free
time. Listen, I didn't do it, but if I had did it,
there we go.
I could have, maybe met up with with Dean Howard. I could have possibly, told him that I worked for a different college or so. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I may have had an opportunity. But that's just between you and I, since we're talking as two friends.
That sounds close enough to me.
But wait, one more thing.
Never mind.
If he hates Minotaurs so much, how did he agree to meet with you?
Well, I don't know if you've done any research on Dean Howard, but he was deep into alchemy. So with alchemy, you turn base metals into noble metals. Now, he believes that all Minotaurs are base and that the educated, the learned are noble, he himself being among those ranks. If he sees a Minotaur or hears that a Minotaur is educated, perhaps a professor, a college creature, that he would have a modicum more respect for that creature. Not fully embracing him, but perhaps willing to humor him or talk to him or...
I don't really... Hey.
Daryl, I've now turned into a cricket to be the voice of our conscience as a group. And I'd like to say that I think we should send the fucking someone else up for this thing. I think we should... We
gotta let this guy get away with this.
Bang Bus did it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't think we should
we should pick one of these other orphans and we should set them up.
All right, that works for me. Just tell me which one you want me to arrest and take to the tower.
Wait, no, hold on. Constable. Oh, go ahead. What's it?
Oh, just so everyone's clear, the punishment for murder is going to the Tower of Rehabilitation. So if you didn't do the murder, then you're not going to get anything out of the rehabilitation. All you do is let a murderer go free and not be rehabilitated.
Exactly.
It's actually the worst possible thing that you could do.
What happens in this Tower of Rehabilitation? Is this like the towers of rehabilitation in the United States or the ones in like Norway? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Norway.
They're very Norway-ish.
I don't know what either of those things mean, but it's about an accountability circle. You make amends with the people that you hurt and understand the things that you've done.
Okay.
So that you could contribute to society and move along.
I mean, all right, don't worry. I saw this in a movie once.
Wait, that's what everyone does everywhere, right?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
You're all looking shocked. That's what you do where you're from, right?
That bad people can change. Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. There'd not be a lot of movies if bad guys just got rehabilitated. So
Yeah.
they don't do that in America.
I don't know what any of that means.
And speaking of movies, everybody follow my lead here.
Okay.
I did the murder.
Ron did the murder.
Ron did the murder.
Oh no, it's
I guess Ron did the
Everybody's-
murder.
Ron did the murder, I guess.
well, no, it's
All right, the handcuffs say. I've heard enough. It sounds like the motive was revenge for the parents. The means were teleporting him to the moon by using the telescope to break through the cloud cover and then come back with the teleportation circle. And the opportunity was convincing him that he was an astronomer who could get him a better job at a different college. It sounds like you're interested in maybe framing one of the other two. And I'm down for that.
I'm just saying, you heard the dean's a murderer, right?
Well, we know that they got their throats slit. Who else could have done that?
They don't know that for sure. He just got a letter saying that he was.
Wait. He slit their throats.
Yeah, they definitely got killed, but there's no proof that he did it.
I have learned that my parents, through transmutation, discovered an armor that was impenetrable, that no weapon could pierce, and their plans were stolen. Now, I've seen the blueprints. I'm sure you have as well. But I strongly believe that Dean Howard killed them to take their, what do you call it? Not an IP, but what do you call it? Like that?
Patent?
Yeah, patent. Thank you. Oh, patent. To steal the patent and to make this armor his own. So.
Well, you know what they say. If you're pretty sure you're allowed to murder, no, he doesn't know for sure.
No, that's fair. Okay,
I did it. I killed Dean Howard. I would never break the orphan code. I would never throw my two best friends under the bus.
Our plan worked.
wow.
Worked. All right.
Moose is really moved by this. Even though he's not talking about Moose, he's talking about Bang Bus. He still sheds a tear.
The handcuffs clack open and go, oh boy, and they clamp shut around Brascamp's sizable wrists, and uncontrollably, Brass begins to walk towards the nearest constabulary that will eventually take him to the Tower of Reform.
But wait. Who killed Brass's parents? Demon, please, let us know who killed his parents. Don't just leave us like this, Demon.
Why would I tell you that?
Because it feels good to know how something ends. Please, demon, please.
Oh yeah, I'm a demon. I'm all about making people feel good. Is this your first day?
Wait a second, are you an evil demon? Oh, no!
Brass, Brazzy, and Bang Bus, the very best horse.
Oh.
Ulysses goes, okay, cool. I got some gasoline for you. Here.
Oh, thanks.
And he hands you 2 big tubs, wooden buckets, unwisely.
Hey, you know what, kid? Keep it.
What? No.
And we walk away.
We need the we need the
No, we need this.
No, we've taken enough from these people, guys. Let's all ride. Henry turns into a big horse. Is like, there's room for 4. Giddy up.
You can go. You can go, Henry.
Wait, what about these other orphans? They're just gonna stay in there. They might not even be in their right bodies.
Oh.
Pain, any of them look like they're fighting shape?
And our van can hold a few more.
You just want to just grab 2 more for just because?
Hey, kids.
I have mine with Payton. Hey, look, it's only fair. I have Payton. It feels like the other dads should get an orphan too.
Okay, I'll say, you know what? I'll say that we can adopt them. It just means that they die off screen at some point. That's like.
And I think that's very beautiful.
And they
Okay, cool. We'll do that.
Wait, Ron, who do you get?
I don't know.
Henry needs to get one.
Feels weird to pick one, Daryl. I don't want to pick
please,
one.
Ron, please.
You're away. You're a horse.
Yeah, they're both waiting to see who gets picked last.
Are you only taking one orphan?
No, we
Ron
got
gets one and
both.
Glenn gets one.
Yeah.
And Henry was a horse now.
Payton?
Oh.
Guess what, Payton? Today's your lucky day, bud. You get an orphan.
I don't want to own another orphan.
I don't own you, Payton.
Weird.
I take care of you.
Don't own orphans.
You own me.
I don't. I take care of you, Payton. You can leave anytime you want.
Really?
Go ahead. I know you won't.
He leaves. He comes back 30 seconds later. He's like, never mind.
I do it.
I realize I don't have anything going on.
You can't leave. You own an orphan now. You have responsibilities.
Shit. All right. I'll find some way to get you killed off before the next episode canonically starts. In almost fast forward, if that were a thing in a fantasy world, fast scrolling, whatever, very quickly, the next year of Brascamp's life unfolds before us. He is at court, pleading his case. He tries to point out that Dean Howard killed his parents and that vengeance is normal and cool. The prosecuting attorney shakes his head and slaps a pamphlet on the judge's desk. This here pamphlet, he grabs his suspenders, depicts an image of the Anti-Minotaur League's annual week-long picnic, several days' journey away in Rockaport. In it, you will see the late Dean Howard is pictured alongside several other of his virulently racist friends. This image was taken the day before Mr. and Mrs. Kemp's disappearance, thus he could not have committed the crime. And thus, the prosecutor says, turning towards Brass, you just admitted to murdering an innocent man. Spoov and Moose, you get incredibly nauseous as your souls are hurled forward in time, back to the present and into your original dreaming bodies. You see, the demon whispers to you in your sleep, he's taken life unjustly. To kill him would merely be evening the scales. And it would also prevent me from taking your soul, Moose. So what do you say?
Moose vomits down his shirt, obviously.
Cool.
Sorry, was that trying to convince us that Brass was a bad guy?
Yeah, he just killed he was a racist, but he did kill a guy who didn't kill anybody. That's kind of fucked up, right?
Didn't I fall asleep in my bed? Did you take me out of my bed?
That's weird.
While you were asleep, I just grabbed your heads and treated you like little action figures. I went smooch, and then I didn't actually make you kiss, though, because that's weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I sleep in the nude.
Oh, that's what that is.
I feel like...
I thought you were wearing a onesie made of hair.
Well, I sleep in the nude, but then I also wear pajamas.
I'm wearing a onesie made of hair. Sorry, back on topic.
You're gonna throw a blanket on.
I'm sort of, I don't know what that says about me, but I'm kind of on Brass's side in this. He was an orphan. He was doing what he could. That was justice. He took justice into his own hands.
Yeah, that's not a good... Generally, when we say people take justice into their own hands, it's not like a cool thing.
But he was just a boy. He was a kid. Plus, it seems like, from what I can tell of that vision, who knows what you did to twist that vision, somebody tricked him.
Yeah.
He was taken advantage of, and he was just a boy. Or what do they call minotaurs who are children?
Cowboys?
Could it? Well...
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know the word.
Okay, good. Well, you said it, like, super authoritative.
Really? I thought I was being pretty awkward, but that's cool.
No.
I've been taking classes on, like, confidence and stuff.
It shows, first of all. Congratulations.
We can use that.
Second of all, his murder was, like, pretty cool for a kid, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Shit, maybe I should be dealing with him.
I don't know. Look, what he did was wrong.
Brass, you're awoken, and you hear a voice saying, Hey, Brass.
Hey.
What if you killed your friends?
No, thank you.
All right, fuck it. Never mind. Go back to sleep.
Oh, he went right back to sleep.
He jumps back to Moose and Spoof.
Babe.
Absolutely no adrenaline keeping him awake after that. That's insane.
Must happen to him a lot.
I'd be awake the rest of the night if someone woke me up like that. You know, man, you're barking up the wrong tree. I think you gotta go.
Okay, that's fine. That just means that within 2 episodes, I'm going to either kill you or you're going to give me the soul that I want, so...
Episodes?
Yeah, one of my manic episodes. I stole that joke from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Spoof, what do you think?
Do you guys want me to go? Should I go so you can talk?
Yeah, could you go?
Okay, I'm gone.
Spoof, what do you think?
We're not going to kill Brass. And what the hell is going on here? You been talking to a demon?
Go back to bed.
Amen.
What am I gonna do? Well, I don't want to die. Oh, that's not good.
As you were saying, what am I going to do? You hear a loud pounding on the restaurant door.
Go for Moose!
Upon opening it, you see Toblerona, the dimensional witch you met in your very second case, the person who gave you this premonition that you were going to kill Brass in the first place. Rain is pouring down onto her, and she has a heavy burlap bag slung over her shoulder. I can help you with your demon problem, she says.
Oh, come on in. Come out of the rain. Wipe your feet.
Hey, thanks so much for listening to what was the first batch of episodes we recorded. That was the last one. So anything you hear from now on is going to be brand new. And hopefully that means better. I don't know. I think so. I don't know. We haven't recorded them yet. Either way, thank you for listening this far. Hope you enjoyed that episode. Hope you had a great old time. Just as a reminder, we are on Patreon, and for $5 a month, you can basically listen to us every other week that the episode is not on the air. We will talk about that episode, or more likely just random bullshit, in a show called The Coroner's Report, which someone on our Discord made me aware of, has the initial CR for Critical Role. So I fucked that up pretty bad, and it's too late. You can also submit ideas for guests, for character names, for items, stuff like that. And you can get your name read aloud on air by me right now. You could be like Kiefer Phillips, or Bergen Johnson, or Dylan, or The Sorting Hat, or Derek Cooper. You also get access to our Discord. If we ever do ads, there will be obviously ad-free episodes and all that. Thank you so much for listening, and keep on murdering.
We all make mistakes. Some big, some small, and some permanent. Let's say someone murdered your parents, and let's say, thanks to an anonymous letter slid under your pillow, that you find out that the last person to see them alive was their boss, the Minotaur-hating Professor Howard. Also, you're a Minotaur in this hypothetical. And you learn that Professor Howard stole their research and took credit for it after their deaths. Naturally, this mysterious message might make you assume that this professor, now promoted to the dean of the City University of Golden Lake, had something to do with your parents' murders. And if you're Brass Kemp, newly orphanized, made an orphan, you might decide to kill him, especially if you're living in an orphanage without much else to do.
He made me an orphan. He's racist. He's a piece of shit. I have to kill him, right?
Brass has two friends, Brazzy and Bang Bus. They became pals because their names sounded similar. One night, they come to Brass with a plan.
What's up, Brazzy?
I know a gnome who can get us a fake ID. You always talked about sneaking into the university and killing Dean Howard. Maybe this is our chance.
Yeah.
All we need is a couple of spell scrolls and we're set.
Brass comes up with a plan of his own. It is, you would fully admit, a pretty convoluted plan, but it has to be. Because before Brass's parents died, they were working with Dean Howard on a super hard, super flexible type of ringmail that would render its wearer invincible against all direct attack. There's no proof that Howard has managed to perfect the metallurgical and alchemical processes that would allow him to create such an armor, but it's not worth the risk. Brass knows he'll only get one shot at this, and he has to make it count. So he does what we would all do in this situation.
I'm gonna teleport him to the moon.
Whoa.
To even get an audience with Dean Howard, Brass would need to falsify some credentials. So with the help of a City University student named Spartleby and a few coin, Brass scored himself an ID, declaring himself a PhD of astronomy at the considerably more prestigious Waterdeep Academy. By carrier pigeon, Brass sent a message to Dean Howard requesting a tour of the campus. Upon meeting the young Minotaur in the parking lot a few days later, Dean Howard was less than enthused. Well. When I received your message, I wasn't aware a man of your academic stature would be so young and so physically bullish.
Piece of shit.
Meanwhile, across campus, Brazzy breaks into the school's spell depository and knocks the security constable out. Ooh! Brazzy steals the two spell scrolls they'll need for the plan, Teleport and Teleportation Circle. See, when Brass teleports Dean Howard to the moon, he'll have to go with him, and then Brass will need a way to teleport back. Since all universities come with their own teleportation circles, all Brass has to do once on the moon is draw a circle with the City University sigils embedded into it, cast Teleportation Circle, and transport back to terra firma, leaving Dean Howard stranded on an airless moon. Anyway, back to Brass and the Dean. Brass looks up into a cloudy sky and, as is usually the case for this time of year, finds a blanket of clouds shielding the moon from view. Given that the teleportation spell will only work if the moon is in sight, Brass needs a way to get eyes on it.
Hey, Dean Howard, can we what's an item? Can we go see your big magic telescope?
At once, Dean Howard says, barely hiding the look of disgust on his face as Brass scratches one of his horns. As they approach the observatory, Bang Bus accidentally, in scare quotes, bumps into Kemp and hands him the spell scrolls.
Hey,
Pardon me.
I don't know you.
Accidents happen, good sir. I'm sorry, good sir.
On your way, very good.
And goodbye, good sir.
And goodbye to you, shake of the hand.
Tip of the cap.
Inside the lobby of the observatory, Brass Kemp spots the next important part of his plan. A moon rock safely locked within a glass display case. The City University has this rock on loan from the Academy of Skyronauts, a bunch of crazies who build airships and see how high up they can go. One such expedition to the moon killed everyone aboard by asphyxiation, but when their silent airship finally fell to Earth, it did so with a handful of moon rock samples. See, teleportation is a tricky thing, even if you have a scroll. Not only do you have to have your target destination in sight, but unless you have an item from that target destination, you might get knocked off course by the magical currents and end up somewhere entirely different, like hell or Burbank.
Hey, can you tell me about that thing over there? I'm a Minotaur. What's that sign mean? Me no know.
Dean Howard turns around. What, the restroom? Well, I suppose I never gave much thought to the hieroglyphic history of how one denotes a lavatory. That might be a fruitful area of study. With the few seconds available to him, Brasscamp pulls out a lockpick, finagles the display case open, and pockets the moon rock within.
Nice. Got it.
What?
Nothing. Let's go check out the big magic telescope.
The big magic telescope in question can be calibrated to see through almost any substance, including water vapor.
Hey, could we point that telescope toward the moon? I'd love to see it tonight.
Of course. Dean Howard spits through gritted teeth, silently praying that this runaround will somehow result in him getting a job offer from Waterdeep College. Brass takes the teleport spell scroll out of his bag, his fingers brushing against the makeshift oxygen mask and tank Bangbro helped him kit bash together. Brass steps over to the telescope and looks through it, unable to keep the grin from his face as his teleport destination focuses into view. He turns from the eyepiece. Holding the scroll in an outstretched hand, Brass says,
Let me cut to the chase. I want to offer you a position on the Waterdeep College faculty.
Oh, truly? What an honor.
Let's teleport there straight away. We can talk about all the details. Are you willing to teleport with me?
Of course, Dean Howard exclaims, happily grabbing Brass's other hand. That's just away! Brass, still holding on to Dean Howard, looks through the telescope once again at the distant moon.
Do you remember Copper and ZN Kemp?
What? With that, Brass activates the teleportation scroll. It dissolves in his hands as the two men, grounded by the moon rock in Brass's pocket, are spirited up toward the lunar body. They land in an airless vacuum, though gravity still brings them back down to the ground. Dean Howard falls to his knees, clutching at his throat. Brass shoves the oxygen mask onto his face, hoping against hope that Bangbro is as good an engineer as he claims to be.
Oh, thank God it works.
Brass works quickly, sparing only a single moment to enjoy the sight of his parents' would-be murderer dying.
Time to draw the teleport sigils.
It takes Brass only a minute to etch the sigils for the City University's teleportation circle into the ground, using an easily found magical quill purchased from a Golden Lake street merchant. Just as Brass's air tank begins to run out, he looks into his bag, rooting around for the teleportation circle scroll. It's in this moment that Dean Howard attacks.
How's the Dean so strong?
His face already a horrible shade of blue, he wraps his hands around Brass's neck and squeezes. But it's too late. His grip grows weak and he collapses dead onto Brass. Brass's fingers finding the scroll, he teleports everyone within the circle back to the City University. The spell scroll dissolves.
Whoa, Brass! You brought him back? Why?
Now we gotta get rid of the corpse. Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah. Let me get the horse.
A horse isn't gonna eat a whole corpse.
Brass reaches into his bag and blows a whistle, causing a distant mare to neigh in recognition before galloping toward her rider. Brass hurriedly stuffs his oxygen mask and tank into the horse's saddlebags and leans over to pick up Dean Howard's body. It's at that moment that 5 strangers wearing bizarre clothing stride up to him. Brass doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be caught. He's going to be forced to serve time as a community detective, and he's going to learn that the man he sent to the moon had nothing to do with his parents' death. But hey, everyone makes mistakes.
Gumshoes and dragons.
Aaron, give me the sound of you knocking somebody out by hitting him in the back of the head with a brick.
Yeah. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Okay. You got him.
Jesus, like 7 times you had a brick.